Hi, I wanted to share with you in this third lecture about the joys of going to Israel, and specifically how to pack, what to bring. One of my big suggestions is to go to weather.com about 2 weeks before you plan to go and start looking at the two cities, Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, to find out what the temperatures are. There are two rainy seasons in Israel. They are in late October, early November, and also February. So you want to plan accordingly. Bring some warmer clothes if you go between those months. But overall, you're going to enjoy it. For the most part, you might need to bring sunscreen. Many of the airlines now have luggage restrictions, and please be sure to follow them. We have a charity, and at times we've brought as many as 10 extra suitcases and have had to pay a hefty luggage fee fine. So I want to alert you to that. Most airlines allow you now to take one suitcase that weighs under 50 pounds. You can check that, and then you can bring a small personal item and a bag. Because I also am an online instructor, I always bring my computer and a purse on board, and then I check a suitcase that's personal. And anything that you bring on board, please be sure to follow the TSA instructions regarding lotions, liquids. You cannot bring any bottles on board, but some of the airports now will allow you to buy some water, and as long as you have the receipt, you can actually carry that water on board with you. Also, things that are easy to care, that maybe are hand washable. When you're over in Israel, you do not want to have to pay attention to where can you go do your laundry. For the most part, you want to have an easy journey. In fact, when I have traveled, I've actually left clothes in Israel to make room for some of my souvenirs. So always be sure to be mindful about that you're going to bring back, and you're going to want to bring back souvenirs and things like that. We'll talk about that in another lecture. Also, one thing to let you know is that many people bring these great big fat power adapters. Now, if you have a curling iron or you have your favorite electric shaver that needs a plug, then you might want this. And if you look at the endings, they're round, and that's the proper fitting for the Israeli plug. However, for your camera charges, your cell phone charges, this little document, or this little electronic, this is the plug you need. They sell them everywhere. You can also buy them at any department or discount store here in the United States. But these are the best plugs. I have about 5 of them, because your computer will fit in here even if you've got 3 prongs. The third prong will fit in there, and you can use your computer, you can charge your cell phone, you can use many items. But I would not use hair care, blow dryer, which most hotels have those anyway, or a shaver, or a curling iron, or a flat iron in this. You want to use this. So this is probably, and this is heavy, these are probably the most important things that you're going to need, and you don't want to leave them behind. You want to be sure that you bring them with you when you travel. Also, any prescriptions you can bring. You don't need to keep them in the bottles, although it's a great idea just in case you should come into some time that you might need a refill. So I will continue this lecture on the next one about packing and what to bring with you as far as clothing.